Hello, I'm Guy, and this is Guy Robot. Hello, and welcome to the next episode in my blockchain bonanza. Today I'm going to be looking at proof of stake. We've covered mining and proof of work in previous episodes, so we're going to look at a different approach to it today. First up, just a reminder of why I'm doing this series with one blockchain and crypto video every single day. For the last month I haven't put any videos up because I've been away working on my new startup, which is in the crypto space. It's called the Smart Investment Fund. What it is it's a new ICO token that you can invest in, and we're going to be trading using special proprietary algorithms that we've developed over the last decade, which offer ridiculously good returns on cryptocurrencies. There's more details over on smartift.com. If you're interested, come and take a look. I'm also going to be looking at the contracts that are written on the blockchain for that in a future episode. But for today, we're going to look at proof of stake. What is it? Well, we looked at proof of work last time, which was one way a miner could prove that they were involved in the network. Another way you can do it is something called proof of stake. The idea is that you prove you have a stake in the coin. So again, it shows for the longevity of the coin. The idea is that it's interest, pretty much. The more of whatever coin you have, the more interest you get. And there's all kinds of different rules. It could be a percentage per year. It could be that everybody can say that they're earning proof of stake continually, and depending on when they last did it, depends on the aggregate average amount, so that the annual average returns the same. It could be that it's selected at random and one person gets an entire percentage of transaction fees, for example, from a block. It could be that you have to have had a coin for a certain length of time before you can earn interest on it. But the idea is that rather than just speculating and having something for short term and getting rid of it, that you're rewarded for your long term participation in a network. So it can be random, where you get transaction fees, or again, you can actually be in effect saying that I've held this much, I haven't claimed any interest in this length of time, I now owe this much interest, can you all please validate that? And everyone goes, yep, that looks good. And then in the next transaction you've earned a very tiny amount, but you earn a very tiny amount continually over time, and it builds up. Now the good thing about this is there's no energy costs in it. Unlike proof of work, we're not doing pointless mathematical operations just for the sake of it. That's good. The downside is that the coin grows potentially very, very slowly unless you have a huge amount that initially get offered and then one person's got all of those and other people haven't got them. So what tends to happen with coins is you get this and proof of work happens for so long until the rewards taper off, and then proof of stake becomes the main way to get funded on the network. Ethereum's doing this. It's switching from proof of work to proof of stake shortly, which means all of you who've bought GPU miners for Ethereum, you're probably going to need to switch to a different coin. So it's a nice idea. It's low energy, it incentivizes you holding the coin for a long time, it incentivizes you to be part of that and not want to waste money. The problem is that it also means the wealthiest gain the most, like most financial systems, because if you have a huge amount of it, your day-to-day spending needs are always fairly low, which means you're getting a massive amount of interest, whereas for Joe Average, who might only be able to have, in real terms, a couple of $1,000s worth of particular currency, might need that in transactions and spending it, and will never see the real benefits of it. So it's often those that are very early investors or very wealthy investors that benefit the most from it. Or arguably, depending on how it's set up, it could be those that are genuinely securing the network. So proof of stake is a nice way to do it. However, it's arguably slightly less democratic because it's a reward based on wealth, unless there's some absolute caps on that or the length of time that you can hold for. So it's just an alternate way to do it and to show that you're doing your part in the network. This time, instead of proving that you're doing pointless maths, you're proving that you've had coins for a certain length of time. And that's it. It's just another way that you can earn money depending on the coin. So we'll leave that one there for this time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter, GuyRobotTV. And also please go and check out my startup at smartift.com, where you can see more about what I've been doing on the blockchain and what the investment fund that I'm launching is. Thanks.